In case there's any copyright.
I don't know if they're going to talk about it. They say how talented you are.
What?
They'd say how talented you are.
Yeah, and how I'm good with jumping high because I know I can do lip syncing really good, and plus air guitar. I'm not really good at real instruments though.
Let's try
Yeah.
these.
You're good at poetry and
Yeah.
writing out thoughts.
Okay.
Because I was, as you can see, I was diagnosed, folks, with autism at about the age of 2, I think.
It looks a little
But I'm not,
off there.
at least that's what I think I was diagnosed with, but at least I think that's the
Check
age.
side to side.
Can I just...
But I think my mom has the real answer of when I was diagnosed with autism. To me, I just think I was diagnosed with autism too. I just don't know yet.
No, otherwise.
Oh,
And the autism I was diagnosed with was Asperger syndrome, which is actually really good
yeah.
kind of autism because you get an awesome memory when it comes to that.
Make it even. If it's the distance from the wall is okay.
What?
Let this down.
Yeah, I love it. As you can see, this picture right here is what I wrote on. It says, "We," that is Carrie and I, we are just two best friends. And now that I've showed you that, I want to show you my poems. Check it out. I'm not going to show you this poem for copywriting. I just write poems for fun. And this poem I wrote for fun out of a Jack Perleski poem that I got off of his first poem book, The New Kid on the Block. It's called Homework, Oh Homework. And the camera will zoom in on every title as I read it out loud, the poem out loud.
Okay, go ahead.
Here it goes. Homework, Oh Homework by Jack Perleski. Homework, oh homework, I hate you, you stink. I wish I could wash you away in the sink. Next tile. If only a bomb would explode you to bits. Homework, oh homework, you are giving me fits. I'd rather take baths with a man-eating shark or wrestle a lion alone in the dark. Eat spinach and liver, pet 10 porcupines, then tackle the homework my teacher assigns. Homework, oh homework, you're last on my list. I simply can't see why you even exist. And finally, this last one right here. If you just disappeared, it would tickle me pink. Homework, oh homework, I hate you, you stink! What do you think of that?
I like your expression.
I always like funny poems when it comes to that. But don't worry, I'm never angry. I'm just acting when it comes to that. Also okay if I share a little private thing in while you're videotaping about myself?
Sure.
But I would like to do that a little bit somewhere else. So folks, to be honest with you, when I was 3 years old, I was diagnosed with a brain tumor. And this brain tumor happened to be inside me ever since I was born. My parents think that, even the doctors think that. But I'm not sure how long my brain tumor has been in there. But I do know that I was diagnosed with it when I was 3. And I know this because I've seen a newspaper article about me in it. They took me into Anchorage for, major surgeries on my brain tumor. And after a couple of major surgeries, I was work in progress. And of course, when I first came into the Anchorage hospital, they never let me out. And 3 days later, that's when I started the first surgery. They did. But then 15 days later, I had to go back into surgery again because the surgery didn't reveal the pressure on it. And then after that, they thought they were done, but in 1997, my tumor actually grew back on me, and that was really scary for me. So this time, on my second surgery in 1997, they took it all out, except one part was stuck in there, and they couldn't get that out. So they kept that. And I remember after my 1996 surgery, my first surgery, they said I had to have an MRI done every 2 months, which was 8 weeks. But after my first MRI, they discovered something in my third ventricle, and they did not know what it was. But they decided to keep track of both that thing in the third ventricle and my brain tumor. And of course, folks, brain tumor is a form of cancer, which is something that could really damage your life or cause a problem. Sometimes it can make you die too. But I'm a cancer survivor, and I'm really happy about that. And if you wonder what a brain tumor is, it's kind of like a little problem in your brain, you know. Sometimes it just comes unexpectedly. Not to all people, but to some people. And I was one of them, which I know that I am not very happy about, but I am glad that I survived it. I wouldn't be happy if I were dead, though. In fact, I wouldn't have a feeling inside if I were dead. Get it? Besides talking about brain tumor, I know I like to go to Kiladi Brothers, even though I don't go there very often. I just love these Italian sodas. And as you can see, this vanilla Italian soda here is actually regular, just the vanilla and the club soda. It doesn't have anything. If you don't want your soda to drip, go like this. Move it closely. And take a couple sips of it. And then you won't have a fear of doing it. That's what my mom and my dad all taught me.
We need 2 more tags over here.
Hey, Mick. And that's Mick signing out, my friend. Bye. This is me on the Rock and Roll for Hope. I hope you have fun.